Juvenile crime continues to impact communities statewide. What is your plan to fix the issue, and how does it fit into your overall plan to make our communities safer?
Greg Hall, you go first.
Well, first off, we need to reevaluate the entire child code because that has not been updated in many, many, many years. And we are seeing a huge uptick in juvenile crime, and in Rio Rancho, we have not been immune from it. So working with the legislature to come up with common sense laws around how we deal with juvenile crime has to be a top priority for any administration. I think this is another place where we're failing our kids. But we've got to have systems in place that help with intervention. We have to have systems in place that help with rehabilitation. We have to have systems in place that hold these kids accountable, because these kids are not doing kid things anymore. They're doing very adult crimes. And as long as they're doing adult crimes, we need to have a code that holds them accountable for that. We also need to start looking at holding parents accountable when they're not having oversight in their kids' lives, to make sure that there is that oversight necessary to hold everybody accountable.
Mr. Turner, you are next.
So kids are not born as criminals.
Right.
You know, they are socialized, or they are product of their environments. I think some of this comes down to necessary fixes within our education system. You know, I think our pre-K program is great, and giving kids and parents the tools early on to make sure their kids get a good education. I think fixing issues like CYFD and the broken homes and the difficult environments that many of these kids come from is a key component to managing, you know, what's going on in juvenile crime. But certainly kids have to be held accountable. And I think we heard yesterday or the day before that we were on our sort of 16th kid violence, you know, murder conducted by a child in this county. There are solutions. They are resources for intervention, resources for mental health, and resources to keep these kids out of trouble. But it starts young.
And Mr. Rodriguez.
I served before as the chairman of the Juvenile Parole Board, and I witnessed firsthand. Our goal was simply to take 40 kids, release them, and bring 40 kids in. There is an absolute revolving door. But I want to talk about how to finally fix juvenile justice and adult crime. We have to put it in proper perspective. Stop looking at it as just a siloed activity. Keep in mind, if you want to deal with crime, we have to deal with poverty. We need an economy that is vibrant, that offers opportunities and jobs. We need to address a failing education system. It is not enough to say our kids are bad. We have to have an education system where our teachers are supported and our education's better. We also have to finally deal with the reality that crime emerges from the failure in mental health. We have to have a mental health system that is robust. And finally, we have to deal with addiction. None of these issues by themselves, but collectively: poverty, education, mental health, and addiction. We fix those and crime will decrease.
Thank you.